Listen, I'm just salty, innit? I am still salty about this, and we're going to get into it. Because I guarantee you will probably agree with me. That's just my Virgo ass thinking I'm always right. Let's just go. Hey, hello, welcome back to my channel. It's your favourite YouTuber with the shit hair. Apparently that's a new thing I say. What the fuck? I hope you're okay though. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. If you're new, thank you. Vervestopoli. Kiitos, gracias, merci beaucoup. Tack snälla, tusen tack, många tack. Thank you. That'll do more than you'll ever know. If you've just subscribed, my real name is Laura. For some reason, people call me Sven. Girl, I don't know why. But I'm a salty ass bitch. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at my top 4. Listen, I tried to do 5, but it was a struggle because the robberies were robbering. My top 4 non-qualifier robberies, because I'm a salty ass bitch about this. I'm not gonna lie to you. So get comfy because it's about to be good, and we're gonna try and cure this Eurovision depression. I've still got no voice. Kurva. Anyway, Hodge with number 4, which is Czechia. I do not know what else this guy could have done. What happened was not his fault. It was fucking obvious it wasn't his fault. There was an in-ear problem. It was, honestly, I felt so fucking sad for him because I've supported that song from the start. The staging was stunning. It was giving glamorous cunt. It served. I want the jacket. The dance break suited so well live, and I feel like this should have been given the benefit of the doubt, because when it's live and when you're out there, anything can happen. Anything can happen. We've seen it on multiple TV shows, multiple times on a live show. Anything can happen. So that was not his fault. Just going to put it out there. I still fully support Adonis. I still fucking love the song from Adonis. I love his other music I've just discovered. He's still a Slovakian Freddie Mercury to me. But I feel like this should have been given the benefit of the doubt and gone through so he could work on it and come back stronger on the Saturday. Listen, if it got a good result, it got a good result. If it didn't, it didn't. I would have been happy with it qualifying regardless. Because right now, from an article I read recently, 173,000 people in Czechia watched the contest. I'm a little bit worried. I'm not going to lie. And I love Czechia. I lived there for 3 months a couple years ago. Girl, I do not know what else this country can do to fucking qualify. Genuinely. Baby, what have you done? Who hurt you? Like, it annoyed me, basically. So, in my eyes, this should have gone through. It was radio friendly. It was catchy. He had charisma. He's a fucking authentic artist. I just love Adonis, innit? But that's my number 4. Number 3 is Australia. You can probably tell I'm doing like 2 and 2 at this point. Get comfy, bitch.
You can call me the milkshake man. I wanna shake and make the whole world dance. They drink my milk all across the land. I can tell you want a taste of the milkshake man.
Listen, Gojo came across and probably is the nicest guy on record. It was the 10th year of Australia being in the contest. I've got chest infection still, do bear with. Being in the contest. They started back in 2015 when Guy Sebastian represented them with Tonight Again. I'm not gonna lie, still one of my best Australian entries. I'm not gonna lie to you. Still whack it out every now and then. That sounded wrong. But the concept of this was just amazing. Like, who has ever had a huge milkshake blender on the fucking stage? I can barely blend my legs when I'm waxing them, let alone jump on stage. And quick change in a matter of seconds under smoke. That was me. My lungs would be dead as a fucking dodo. honestly, he was amazing on stage. I'm still pissed. I'm still pissed this did not get through. And I kind of do, but I kind of don't know how this didn't get through. I feel like there were stronger options, but I just feel like we're not at that point where how can I word this being nice? And it's nothing towards Gojo. This is just the genre of music completely. Because if you look now, he's doing so fucking well for himself. And I genuinely feel like they should have qualified. I don't feel like the contest is ready for something that's a mixture of alternative pop, I guess, / a little bit indie, because it's just very out there. And I don't feel like not Eurovision, but the contest is heading towards that again. It's like a weird cycle of we go through like absolutely fucking everything to let's be conservative to back round again. And I feel like we're getting to that point where we're going to go through that little conservative stage where you got to cover every bit of your body and then go back round again. And I feel like that's why it didn't get through, because I loved it. I'm not going to lie. I got drunk to it in the Eurovision Village. I thought it was fabulous. But yeah, I mean, camera angles sort of let it down a little bit. And the yum yum bit you couldn't quite hear because obviously they had their anti-technology on. But yeah, I think that sort of let it down a little bit as to why. And I feel like, and I always say this, never trust the odds, trust the power of the casual viewer. It is more accurate than the odds. And that has been proven a lot this year. So that's why he's in at my number 3. Number 2 is Cyprus with Theo Evan.
Hush, hush, if you know my name, then keep it a secret.
I actually met Theo Evan. He's such a lovely guy. God bless his soul. How did this not get through? I understand it's a high-paced song. You have a lot of breath control, a lot of training, which this guy fucking done. And it was shown near enough everywhere. Running on a treadmill and singing. Listen, I can barely do 10 minutes without thinking of a fucking burger. The concept of the Da Vinci Code, I can't say, Vitruvian... I can't fucking say the word, okay, bitch. Curva. The Da Vinci Code, the Michelangelo stuff, that has never been done before. And the constant on the scaffolding, that is probably one of the strongest stages I have seen from Cyprus in years. I'm not going to lie to you. And it left me speechless. I remember going to Ozzy's house for semi-final 1 before going to Basel and watching this close the semi-final and just being left speechless. I was genuinely left speechless. Like, even after the contest, I've had this song on repeat and it didn't qualify by 2 points. Who the fuck pissed in someone's tea to not allow this to qualify? Yes, okay, I get it. Sometimes vocally you can slip a little bit, but when you're climbing and you've got a lot going on, plus choreography, plus your in-ears, there's a lot going on, okay? We get it. But this is probably one of the strongest, along with Fuego, I've seen in a long, long time from Cyprus. And I feel like we're now in a direction where Cyprus is just going to come back and go straight away. That really hurt. Like, and just hit the ground running and be like, you know what, I'm fucking here. So I was really, really, really shocked that this didn't get through. Really shocked. I remember I walked around Ozzy's flat because I was going to the airport at like midnight. I remember walking around his flat going, they don't fucking understand talent. They're not ready for techno. They're not ready for this. I was losing my mind. And I'd done it the same for my number 1. And I was losing my mind. If Oz sees this, he'll probably agree. But yeah, I feel like this should have qualified. I genuinely feel like this should have qualified. It was slick. It was literally fucking unbelievable. If Cyprus come back next year, which I'm praying to God they do, please, please, please do something like that or similar, or just a stepping stone upwards again, because I could have seen that if it had got through, I could have seen that in at least top 15. And I would have actually drank so much ouzo, I got my tits out. You know what I mean? But, fuck's sake. Justice for Theo Evan. Number 1. I think we all know what my number 1 is. Belgium, Red Sebastian. With strobe lights. Please tell me how this guy just didn't make it. How? Please, I beg. This blew me away. The concept with the mirror effect on the floor, the replication, the mirror effect of the backing singers / dancers. I wanted to shave my head and dye it red to be like one of them. His vocals were insane. He was you could tell he was just being very humble in himself on stage, but he had that fight in him. And it really, really, really blows my mind how this just did not qualify. It's like the contest is, and I'm not slamming, I'm not shaming, but with certain songs you sort of see a pattern of they're not really ready. They can step into house and dance music, such as Lorien, which is Lorien, but they're not ready to take that step further into trance and techno and to have it set in stone, if you know what I mean. And I think that's why it didn't go through, because it's something that's very niche in terms of a genre instead of a wider audience for the casual viewer. People like me who are late 20s, friends at early mid-20s, love this sort of music. I've even got older friends in their 30s that love this sort of music and love Red Sebastian. I actually met Red Sebastian. I love him. Somebody's smoking, bitch. Damn. Shit. But yeah, I feel like that's the reason why it didn't get through. I just don't feel like... It's like that conservative circle again. And we're back in that phase of hold it back to shoot yourself straight forward. So if, because I know there's a lot going on at the minute with things in general, if Belgium come back, please go back to internal and choose something that was similar, maybe one step higher to Red Sebastian. Because that would have been top 10, like Gustav. That would have gone viral radio-wise. You could easily see it happening. And when you was watching it, you were like, yeah, safe qualifier, fine. That could have got so much recognition, more than it actually has at the moment. I was heartbroken. I wanted to cry. That first semi-final, honestly, I'm pretty sure I could have had a heart attack. It was diabolically a bloodbath. Justice for Red Sebastian, man. Fuck. So, they are my top 4 Eurovision 2025 non-qualifying robberies. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts down below. I am in the process of Erobobka. I have 1 episode typed out for you. It's going to be a little bit long, so if you just want to listen in the background or just listen after 5 minutes and tell me to fuck off, feel free. I've got 1 country, which is Bosnia. We're going to take a little bit of a deep dive into Bosnia, and if they were to come back, what artists I personally think would be good for the contest. And I'm stuck between Turkey or Bulgaria. I think I might jump into Turkey afterwards, but these will be for June, so you have something to listen or just jump into from time to time. And then in July, I will do another 2 countries, just to dive into them. So yeah, a few things on the way while we're in the process of an off season. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you very soon. Ciao, bitch.